People all around the world are familiar with the customs and practices that go along with celebrating Christmas. We have somehow normalized a fat old man sneaking into your house in the middle of the night to exchange his presents for your milk and cookies. The only thing that could make this holiday more disturbing would be if he was replaced with a soot-covered hag. Well, in Rome, he is, and her name is La Befana. She is integral to the holiday of the Epiphany feast. Growing up, I had a friend, Francesca, who would often tell me that she got presents twice a year. And I used to think that that was unfair because Santa only brought me them one time. Upon doing some research, I learned that the Epiphany feast and Christmas are two separate holidays. I know the Epiphany feast is foreign to most of us, so let's talk about what it is. Well, the Epiphany feast is this holiday celebrated in Rome throughout central Italy. It is both a national and holy day. The church celebrates this holiday by holding masses and special walks, while the rest of the country holds it through festivals. Wanted in Rome, a magazine published monthly, states that it is one of the kids' favorite holidays because on this day, they get to stay at home with their parents because their schools and offices are closed and get to play with the presents that La Befana brought them the night before. At first, the church did not accept La Befana because of her pagan origins. She is derived from the Roman goddess Strena, which is the goddess of purification and rejuvenation. If they were to accept her, they would admit that God is not the only God, which goes against their belief of one true God. To incorporate La Befana into Catholicism, they had to spin the story a little bit of how she was created. So they used her in the story of the birth of Christ and the three wise men. So the story goes, as the three wise men were on their way to Jerusalem, they stopped and asked La Befana for directions. She gave them direction to Bethlehem and told them that they could stay the night there. In the morning, because she was so kind to them, they offered her a spot on their caravan to go see newborn baby Jesus. Unfortunately, she had a lot of chores to do that day, so she had to decline. After she was done though, she was sad by her decision and tried to follow them to Bethlehem with toys in her sack for baby Jesus. Unfortunately, she could never find them, but this leads to one of the ways that it is celebrated. So most of the celebrations of the Epiphany Feast and La Befana are children-based. The kids will hang stockings up for La Befana in hopes that they will deliver them toys on her search for baby Jesus. In the origin of the story, the good kids would get toys and the bad kids would get coal. But that has been changed a little bit to where everyone gets toys and people get carbon dulce, which is a sweet bread. This bread is made out of egg yolk, black food coloring, and sugar. Another way they celebrate is through festivals. Italia Mail, which is a blog in Italy, states that the biggest festival is held in Urbania, which is the birthplace of La Befana. Every year, 30,000 to 50,000 people will go there and celebrate her with festivals where they hand out a bunch of free sweets, and it is the biggest gathering of markets in the country. The church has their own festivities. One of their biggest ones is the Vatican Walk. People will come to a park in Rome and have a special mass for La Befana. And after the mass is over, they will walk to the Vatican where they have gold, frankincense, and myrrh, the three gifts that the three wise men took for baby Jesus. In 2020, there was a statue of La Befana. It was the first time she was incorporated into their masses, and also the first time that a visual aid of her was used in any of their ceremonies. So now we know what La Befana is, and what the Epiphany Feast is, how they are celebrated, and the origins of them. Now we know how it relates to Christmas and the differences between the two. And if I ever find myself wanting to trade in Santa Claus for an old soot-covered hag, I just might celebrate the Epiphany Feast.
Good job, Sam.
Thank you, Mother.
Okay.